Attention, you lily scaragrats! Long live the... Oops. Hello everyone, welcome to First Impressions of Long Live the Queen, where a princess is destined to become the queen or die trying. Long Live the Queen is possibly the closest thing to a visual novel achieving Dark Souls status. It's a very interesting game. It is very visual novel style, point and choice, click around choices, not any wheel, running around, platforming and stuff. It's just really all about choices and dialogue. And it's very interesting, because I don't think I've ever really seen such a twisted, evil game like this when it comes to death. Except maybe like 999 Virtue's Last Reward. But even then, it's even more evil. It's not a twisted plot, but it's evil. Basically, each day... Well, maybe let's start with the story real quick. Basically, you're a princess, your mother's dead, your father apparently doesn't want to be the new ruler, and you're going to be the queen, so you need to survive to the day you get to become queen. So, you basically go to school and stuff during the day and have events happen. Now, basically, each day you get to take 2 classes. There's a lot of classes that have to deal with royalty, military, magic, learning animals, all kinds of freaking shit. Art, I mean, literally everything you could think that would relate to royalty, being a leader and stuff. And basically, every day there will be different events that will happen. People ask you requests and things, and based on your stats on individual things, you may successfully or unsuccessfully be able to help or make a decision or avoid things. For example, there was an incident where you get killed by bandits if you go to a birthday party. If you have really good military stats related stuff, dodging and things, in medical training, you could actually survive. But I didn't, and I died. Oh, did I die. Now, you have a lot of relatives, different nations and things. There's a lot of things interestingly going on in this game. But, to its core, it's really visual novel. And it's really interesting. It just got greenlighted for Steam, but you can get a DRM free copy from the creator of the game's home site. You can even get a physical copy if you ask them about it. But it'll be soon on Steam, so... And I'll actually might have a present of it to give out when that happens. Possibly, maybe 2. Anywho. I would just definitely check out the trailer. This is a really good trailer that just explains the sadisticness of the game, really. The trailer just explains it all perfectly, in my opinion. But I'm trying my best. Anyway, you'll have relatives. You'll have different people coming in and out trying to gain your trust, your thoughts, sway your opinions towards theirs. There's a lot of governmental issues that come up between different countries at war and wanting to have you side them or to use you as a pawn in their game. There's a lot of different twists here and a lot of different endings, especially death. Death. Watch the trailer. You'll see. The graphics are very simplistic. They have a little animation to them, but it's really a very 2D visual novel experience. There isn't a lot of... It's a pretty simple game. It's pretty cheap, too. I really like it. It's very sadistic. It's very sadistic. But it's so simple, because, I mean, the cool experience is really learning your classes. Now, here's what's really strategically interesting about the gameplay, though. Now, different event, like, after you do your classes, and there might be a special event that there's something you can do, an activity that will change your mood. And you have 3 moods sliders that, was it 3 or? It was either 3 or 4. But anyway, they were in the middle-ish range except one of them. Because your mom's recent death, it's a little more towards depression. But the sliders move around up and down as you do different activities. And different mood, there's a mood relation on each one. Whichever one is like the highest or closest to a thing is your particular mood. But all the sliders actually will affect your learning ability. Like if you're really in like an aggressive mood, you could actually learn military tactics much faster than normal. So you get boosts to learning classes faster, so you can start actually getting a lot more progression. So controlling the princess's mood is an interesting way to try and learn different things. Now the thing is, this is very micromanaging with no real actual material possessions. It's all about knowledge. It's really interesting how many things come up each day and could create completely alternate routes based on what kind of shit you know or understand and fail to understand. Now obviously, this is a full suppression. There's still a lot of shit to do, but it really left a really funny, it's a really batshit funny concept. It's not something I would take incredibly serious. It really does leave a very amusing for suppressions. It's the visual novel I would label as a Souls game. This should be like, this person who made this game needs to get with FromSoft and say, hey, I want to make a visual novel side story to the Souls games. This sadistic person might just be the person that could pull off such a weird concept. But I can see a lot of Souls people obviously wouldn't really get into that, at least in America. But, I wouldn't mind seeing some spin-offs of Souls. As long as they're just not the main series. Anyway. Overall, I recommend checking it out. It's a very interesting game. You can find footage and the trailer. I definitely would check out the trailer. Or go to the Steam page. Trailer's there too. It's been greenlighted, so it will be on Steam. But you can get a DRM-free copy, or if you want a physical copy, you can contact the owner on their website also. And they also make physical copies. They make limited ones, though, but they say that they're willing to, get physical out there for you. So, overall, I recommend checking out the Sadistic game if you want something batshit silly, a visual novel, lots of freaking micromanaging of your classes and shit, and it's just a very funny freaking visual novel game. Aside from that, that's pretty much my thoughts. It looks really nice, 2D, very nice, cleaned up. And I have to say, like, the cradle of the game on their webpage, they have a lot of games. I definitely have to say it's the best looking game out of all of the other games. Because some of them, I'm not a big graphics person, but, like, a few of them, like, the really old RPGs that she made, some of them do look a little RPG Maker, and she claims they're not, and I'm not here to say they are, but I'm just saying, there's a little unpolishedness to them, you could say. This definitely has very nice polished aesthetic to the game, and I think it really fits the game very well. I recommend it. Hope you check it out. If you got any questions, comments, or anything you would like to ask, please leave a comment, and I will be glad to discuss about. So, remember everyone, long live